Module 1.1 What is Sound? Acoustics is the study of sound. What is sound? Loosely defined, sound is the result of changes of pressure in the air, or in any medium, that creates an audible stimulus. This brings up that old philosophical question. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? By our definition, the answer is no. If it was heard, then it would make a sound. But without it being heard, it is not sound. So the vibrations need to be heard in order to be considered sound. And in this course, we are only going to consider sound that can be heard by humans. Other species can hear things that we cannot. Are there other conditions that would cause vibrations in the air not to be heard? The vibrations could be too slow to register as sound. The lowest rate of vibration that we can hear is about 16 to 20 vibrations per second. So vibrations slower than that would not be heard by humans. On the other end of the spectrum, if the vibrations happen too quickly, we can't hear them either. That upper limit is about 20,000 vibrations per second. Another condition? If the vibrations are too small or weak, the sound would be too soft to hear. The lower limit of pressure change that can be heard is 20 millionths of a pascal. That would be for someone with very good hearing listening to a 1000 hertz tone. We'll explain what this means in more detail in a later section. Waves. Vibrations that create sound travel in waves. What does that mean? Let's define what a wave is. A wave is a change in a medium that travels through the medium, but does not cause the medium itself to travel. Once the wave has passed through the medium itself remains in its original state. Here are some examples. When you go to the Willie P. Pioneers football game and they score a touchdown, you do a human wave. You stand up, and then your neighbor stands up, and so on down the line. You sit, your neighbor sits, and so on. This causes a change in the medium that travels down the row of people. The change from sitting to standing is what travels, not the actual people. Another example is flicking a rope. As you flick it, the rope goes up, then down. That rise in the rope travels from left to right, traveling down the rope. The rope itself is not moving from left to right. Here's one last example. Imagine I have an open tube and tap on the end of it with the palm of my hand. The molecules of air near my palm will smoosh together. We call this smooshing compression. The compression of molecules travels down the tube. The molecules don't travel, just the compression. These are all examples of waves. To review, sound is caused by pressure variations that create an audible stimulus. A wave is a change in a medium that travels through a medium but does not cause the medium itself to travel. Sounds that humans can hear range between 20 and 20,000 vibrations per second and above 2 × 10⁻⁵ or 20 micropascals.